Welcome back to Volga Facts, your go-to channel for intriguing, thought-provoking content and the latest in weird and wonderful news from around the world. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all our fascinating topics. Reasons it would be tough for Democrats to replace Joe Biden on the presidential ticket. As the 2024 presidential election approaches, discussions around potential candidates intensify. One of the central debates within the Democratic Party revolves around whether President Joe Biden should be replaced on the presidential ticket. Despite the conversations and speculations, replacing an incumbent president is a formidable challenge for several reasons. Here, we explore the multifaceted factors making it difficult for the Democrats to replace Joe Biden. 1. Incumbency Advantage. The incumbency advantage is a significant factor in American politics. Incumbent presidents have a considerable edge due to the visibility and authority they command. Joe Biden, as the sitting president, benefits from the public's familiarity with his administration and policies. This advantage includes established name recognition, a track record of governance, and the ability to leverage the resources of the presidency for campaigning. Replacing an incumbent disrupts this advantage and introduces uncertainties, which can be detrimental in a highly competitive political landscape. 2. Party unity and stability. Replacing a sitting president could fracture party unity. The Democratic Party is a broad coalition with varying ideologies and priorities. Introducing a new candidate might lead to factional disputes and power struggles, weakening the party's cohesiveness. Maintaining Joe Biden as the candidate preserves a sense of stability and continuity, crucial for presenting a united front against the Republican challenger. The process of selecting a new candidate could expose internal rifts, reducing the party's chances of mounting a cohesive and effective campaign. 3. Lack of a clear successor. Identifying a clear and universally accepted successor to Joe Biden is another hurdle. While there are several prominent Democrats who might vie for the nomination, none have the established national profile and widespread support that Biden commands. Potential candidates like Vice President Kamala Harris, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, or Senators Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders each have their own followings but also face significant opposition within different party factions. The absence of a clear, consensus-building successor complicates the decision to replace Biden. 4. Historical precedent and risk aversion. Historically, political parties in the United States are reluctant to replace incumbent presidents seeking re-election. The risks associated with such a move are significant. Only in rare and often controversial circumstances have parties chosen to field a different candidate. The last time an incumbent president was denied renomination by his party was in 1884 when Chester A. Arthur was replaced by James G. Blaine. The fear of repeating history's mistakes and the uncertainty it brings makes parties cautious about replacing incumbents. 5. Fundraising and campaign infrastructure. Joe Biden's established fundraising networks and campaign infrastructure are invaluable assets for the Democratic Party. Replacing him would mean rebuilding these networks from scratch, a daunting and time-consuming task. The financial resources required for a successful presidential campaign are substantial, and Biden's existing donors and supporters provide a crucial foundation. Shifting to a new candidate risks alienating these donors and disrupting the flow of campaign contributions, thereby weakening the party's financial position. 6. Media and public perception. The media and public perception play a critical role in shaping electoral outcomes. Replacing a sitting president can be perceived as a sign of weakness or internal disarray within the party. Such a move might be interpreted as an admission that the current administration has failed, undermining voter confidence. The opposition party would likely capitalize on this narrative, portraying the Democrats as unstable and divided. Managing the optics of replacing an incumbent is a delicate and challenging task that the party may prefer to avoid. 7. Legislative and policy continuity. Continuity in legislative and policy initiatives is another consideration. Joe Biden's administration has launched several key initiatives and legislative agendas, including efforts on infrastructure, healthcare, climate change, and economic recovery. Replacing Biden could disrupt these initiatives and create policy uncertainty. Maintaining Biden on the ticket ensures continuity in these efforts, allowing the administration to build on its accomplishments and campaign on its policy successes. 8. Biden's personal popularity and record. Despite the challenges faced during his presidency, Joe Biden retains a significant level of personal popularity among many voters, especially within the Democratic base. His empathetic and relatable persona resonates with a substantial segment of the electorate. Additionally, Biden can campaign on his record, highlighting achievements and milestones reached during his tenure. This personal connection and record of service are powerful tools that a new candidate would need to establish from scratch. Conclusion. While the idea of replacing Joe Biden on the presidential ticket may surface in political discussions, the practical challenges and risks associated with such a move make it a daunting proposition. The incumbency advantage, party unity, lack of a clear successor, historical precedent, fundraising networks, media perception, legislative continuity, and Biden's personal popularity collectively argue against replacing him. For these reasons, it remains tough for the Democrats to replace Joe Biden as their candidate for the upcoming election. Call to action. If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Volga Facts for more thought-provoking content and weird and wonderful news topics. Stay tuned for our next video, and thanks for watching.